If you take some easy deep breaths in and out, however that is for you, however that feels right for you, just to allow yourself to slow down, to notice you. To notice your body. To notice how you are. Notice how you're feeling. Notice what's happening in you and with you, in your body, in your being. And as you're noticing, perhaps noticing how you are, how you're feeling, what you're noticing in your body or around you, taking your attention inside. Noticing your eyes, your eyeballs, your tongue, noticing your face, back of your head, your neck, noticing all the muscles and the bones in your face or neck or shoulders. How are your shoulders? Noticing what's happening perhaps with your shoulders or your arms or your hands or elbows even. What's happening with your elbows? Just taking your time to notice perhaps your collarbone, your chest, taking attention through your spine, all the muscles and the bones in your spine, your hips, your belly, your genitals, noticing how you are in your body, noticing what feels alive or what feels tense or what feels contracted, or even if you notice stress or pain or tiredness, or even not noticing, just welcoming whatever there is and taking your attention inside, noticing your legs, the tops of your legs, your knees, your calves and shins, your ankles, your feet, your toes. Just allowing this sense of going in and inside you. You're going deeper and deeper inside, as if there's like a tunnel going inside you, inside the core of you, and noticing what it's like to take yourself inside your body. And again, doing what feels right. Just allowing yourself to follow what feels right, or not doing what doesn't feel right. Just really allowing yourself to be with what feels okay for you to be with. Taking more attention to go inside and notice, we have all these parts of us that resonate. We have this fascia that's around the entire body. We have bones, we have muscles, we have a front of the body, we have a middle of the body, we have a back of the body. So just taking some time to go deeper and deeper inside you, inside your core, around your solar plexus, around your belly. What's it like to go down and down, further inside you? Almost like you're creating this time to stop and be present with you. And when we go inside us, inside our body, we get this chance to really be with and notice, rather than run away from or squash down, but to notice and be with. And if we can stay with our body will let us know or tell us what we need. And if we can give compassion to any parts that come up, like fear. Sometimes one reason why we might be busy or reactive or shut down, or all kinds of reasons, there may be fear about going in deeper and being with ourselves or being with another. But if we can stop for a moment, sometimes we need support with that. Stop for a moment and just take some time to be with and notice and go deeper and deeper and bring compassion and bring love and bring tenderness and support and softness to our system, to our body, to us. That's it. Just bringing that gentleness, that kindness, that softness. For often, especially in relationship to ourselves or to others, we don't get what we want, we get who we are. So we see with the eyes we're seeing from. So if we're not giving ourselves that compassion, it may be hard to give others that space and that compassion. So we want to practice first of all with ourselves. Can we bring some compassion? There's no shoulds again, but can we bring some holding, some compassion to our own system? And if there's any fear, can we bring some compassion and love to hold that fear? To breathe in and notice that if we can be with our fear, if there is fear, fear can move if it's loved. Fear can be held and it can move and it can be maybe understood. Just bringing more love, more compassion, more holding to you and your system. And very gently, I'm going to do a very gentle heart meditation. And again, please do what's right for you and don't feel like you have to do anything that's not right for you. So checking in as well with your system, what's okay for you. And very gently bringing your attention to the center of your chest, to your heart center. And very gently breathing in and breathing out of your heart center. And just noticing what that's like. Noticing how your heart feels. Noticing what the experience is like, breathing in and breathing out and bringing attention to your heart. Your heart may have been through all kinds of experiences, maybe disappointment or difficulties, or maybe much love, much joy, many, many different experiences. And our hearts are very grateful when we spend time with them, when we give that attention to them, when we allow ourselves to slow down. And of course, when we're safer in our hearts and when we can love from our hearts, we emit that resonance to others and they feel safer with us. So when we feel that people are softening around us, sometimes it feels like a miracle. And sometimes it's because we're softer, we're safer. And when you get that chance to be with your heart and notice what's there for your heart. And sometimes we have walls around the heart that are necessary and that are important. It's not about getting rid of anything. It's about noticing and being with and honoring and loving. So very gently, if you can imagine, again, notice what's okay for you, what's right for you, and do only what feels right. If you imagine a little flower bud in the center of your chest, a beautiful little flower bud. And as you breathe in and breathe out, again, only do what's right for you. I'd like you to imagine the flower bud opening into a beautiful flower. And as you do this, noticing the flower, noticing the colors, the shapes, the size, what the flower is like, and noticing what you feel like as you open the beautiful flower in your chest. And as the beautiful flower opens, you may feel some energy moving in your chest. And as it opens, it reveals a beautiful crystal in the center of your chest. This is your beautiful heart crystal, the center of your heart, the center of you, the center of all that is. So you take your attention inside the crystal, inside the heart, inside the flower, and you experience what it's like to be in the center of your love, in the center of your heart, in the center of all that you are, and how magnificent you are, and how much wisdom you have and your heart has, and that you can come here anytime you wish, and that it's a relationship. So you can begin tonight. You may have done it many times, or it may be a first tonight, and you can come here many, many times and develop this relationship with your heart, slowing down, connecting, opening. And as you do this, imagining the crystal growing bigger and bigger and bigger, you inside the crystal, and the flower growing bigger and bigger and bigger. And feeling that magnificent power of your own love, of your own heart, of your own vibration, of how beautiful you are, how magnificent you are, and how loved you are, and that your heart beats without you doing anything and sends blood around your whole entire body without you having to control that. And how extraordinary it is that you have this extraordinary heart in this extraordinary body. And the resonance and the flow and the way you work as an entire universe in yourself. And how we're here to take some time to be present with the extraordinariness of you and the extraordinariness of the other person that you're sharing this journey with. So very gently, if it feels right, I'd love you to imagine putting yourself in a very beautiful golden sparkling egg of light. And that's to feel supported and safe inside your beautiful heart space. And then very gently rubbing your hands together if it feels okay. And just placing one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. And just noticing how you are right now in your body, in your heart, in your belly, in your core. Just noticing how you are. What your resonance is with you. What's happening with you. No wrongs, no rights, just noticing. This is all a journey. If you notice nothing, that's fine. If you notice something, that's great too. It's all good, whatever happens. There's no wrong or right. Just bringing some attention to you. And very gently just rubbing your hands again together and giving yourself a little bit of a hug, if that's okay. A little bit of a stroke of your body, if that's okay. And then maybe wiggling your body, your head, your hands. And when you're ready, coming back to the room. And Karis, if you want to stop the recording, that's lovely. Thank you.